Hello, everybody. Welcome to the week 4 eviction ceremony. So, as always, before we get into the actual vote, I'm just going to go ahead and ask you guys some questions. So, first off, I'm going to start with this week's HOH and veto holder, Jeremy. Jeremy, how does it feel to win both competitions this week? And how happy are you with your HOH?
I mean, it's always stressful to win two competitions back to back because then everyone's immediately like, whoa. But I also was very happy because I felt like for the strong beginning part of this game, I didn't necessarily have a lot of control over my own fate, whereas like this round, I was able to take some power in my hands and do something. And overall, I feel like my HOH was a success, I think.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna throw it. I'm sorry if you hear yelling in the background. I can't help it. I'm gonna throw it over to Laura. I literally can't do this. I'm so sorry.
All right. So Laura, this week you found yourself up on the block. What were you able to do in terms of asking questions to your fellow house guests? Like, how were you able to maneuver this week?
It's been really tough maneuvering this week just because I've had to deal with everything that's gone on, like the recoil from last week, because just everything has been crazy. So yeah,
So
it's been a mess.
Hudson, we're talking about the recoil from last week. What exactly is Laura alluding to?
Well, I think we're all kind of aware now, like Andrew was a lovely person, but was playing pretty hard, and Laura was pretty close to Andrew, so it all kind of was out there. And I think Jeremy, with their HOH this week, is trying to kind of close the chapter on that book, on that part of the book of this game. I'm losing my metaphor here, but I think that's mainly what Laura is referring to.
And Amy, you found yourself being the third nominee this week as you were picked last for the People Mover. How do we move forward from that? Like, what is the feeling, the vibes with that situation?
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I mean, I'm just happy that I'm not still on the block. So I'll take that third one if I can be removed, I guess. But yeah, hopefully I'm not at the end of that train again. We'll see though.
Now, Megan, I'm kind of curious. In past seasons, we've had the entire cast be on the jury. We've had juries starting at 9. We've had it started at 11. What is the kind of thought on jury with this game? Is there even going to be a jury? What is a jury? So my question, like, what are you guys thinking about the jury phase?
Well, that's a great question because you never know in these games, expect the unexpected. There maybe there's a jury at some point, maybe not. I'm from, conversations I've had, we've talked, some of us we've talked about, be nice to get there and, kind of see how the game plays out from there, but who knows when that'll be, if it'll be. But I'm more in the mindset of, taking it a day at a time and just seeing what happens.
Fabi, we have a semi-live HOH tonight, but we told you guys it's not going to be something you schedule with Prod. What are your guys' thoughts around that one?
It sounds like it's gonna be something complicated, so I don't like this. I read. Yeah, it could be it could be something creative again, which I really hope it's not. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be something you have to put more effort into to get it done.
Michael, I'm going to turn it over to you. In past the past 3 weeks, we've had pretty high vote counts to almost pretty nothing vote counts. Is that going to be a continuing trend, or do you think we're going to start seeing some closer votes in the future?
I guess you really don't know. I think people are, it's early, so we don't want to, no one wants to rock the boat or, throw a vote or, everyone wants to be on good sides with everyone. So I think you're going to see it for a little, but we all know Big Brother or any games, they always don't end up kumbaya forever. So, yeah.
And Steve, I believe this is your first time touching the block. How have you been maintaining with your first time sitting on the block?
It sucks, don't get me wrong. I feel like it always sucks to be sitting on the block. I don't know, it's just it does suck. It sucks pretty bad. I've been just maintaining the relationships I've had, trying to reach out, talk to a little bit people more. Let's see, I finally finished training, and so I'm able to actually have a little bit more time starting from this point forward. So it sucks that it happened right now at this point, especially just trying to help people out. So we'll see. Hopefully I stay.
And my last question here is going to be for everybody. You can just use your hands. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun was that veto competition, ladies?
Woo! 10.
I'm about to say that was a lot of fun for me. But with that being said, we're going to get into the juicy part of eviction. Laura and Steve are the final nominees for the week. We will give both of you guys a chance to give a final plea for your chance to stay. And Steve, we'll start with you.
All right, guys, I just want to first start out by saying thank you guys so much I've had a blast this entire time. I genuinely hope we can all be friends afterwards. Not trying to play a messy game, not trying to play anything. I just trying to get to know some people, help some people out. Kind of feel like it was a shoot the messenger type of thing, and like no hard feelings or anything. It sucks being up here, but hey, if we can move forward with this, like let's rock and roll.
Laura.
So, hi guys. So I'm dressed in all black for a reason. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna pull all that crap. I just wanted to say it's been a lot of fun playing with you guys. I think I have a good idea of what's gonna happen tonight, and if I do end up going, it sucks. It really does. I've had a lot of fun playing with you guys. A lot of you guys know, or maybe you don't know, this was my first on-camera game and my first time not going by Rose, like using my actual name. So this has been like a huge step forward. So no matter what happens, I've had a blast playing this game, and Big Brother Disney will always hold a special place in my heart. Love y'all.
All right, guys, with that in mind, we are going to get to the votes. Jeremy, as head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. Steve and Laura, as nominees, you guys will not be voting. Susie, as per punishment this week, you sent in a list at the beginning of the week. Your vote will be determined based on that list you sent in the last eviction.
That's right.
With that being said, everyone, we're going to give you guys all till 10:22 to submit a vote.
I also want to say a big shout out to Sam and Andrew. They've been pushing me for like 2 years to play an on-camera game, so finally putting myself out there. We love it.
We're proud of you, Laura. I think I speak for everyone when I say that.
Yes.
I had no idea this was your first on-camera game. You're killing it. You should definitely do it more.
Yeah, definitely planning on it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say to both Laura and Steve, you guys are fantastic people. Like, this cast is something else. And no matter what, this is just a vote. It has no reflection on anyone. And I really hope that we can still be friends after this. Keep your head
You
up.
guys
Definitely.
you guys are rock stars.
Mhm.
Thank you guys for real.
Thank you guys. We love that.
I also just want to say, like, no matter the result of this game, I hope that we can all get together and play Jackbox still after this, because some of the best
Yes, for
I've played-
real.
Please, can we?
No,
We
I
still
feel
have
like I
an
love
can't.
We still have
Jackbox
an
night.
Orlando meetup to plan.
I feel like I can't play Jackbox with anyone else besides you guys, like, anymore. I feel like it's a sin if I
We
play it
love
with anyone
Jackbox
else.
night.
It's our ritual.
One person's not here. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right, we are about to reveal the vote. I'm just verifying real quick.
Good luck, Laura.
Look, Steve.
Okay. All right, guys, when the votes are revealed, the person voted out will have a second to say their goodbyes, and then they will be removed from the house in announcements chat. By a vote of 10-2, Laura, you have been evicted from the Big Brother Disney game.
Well, it's been fun, y'all. Good luck with the rest of the game. And I'll see y'all on the outside, hopefully. Bye. Love y'all.
Thank you, Laura, so much for playing. You were such a joy to have around, and you will be missed.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Laura.
Bye, Laura.
All right,
you.
guys. With that being said, Steve, you are the surviving nominee, so you will be starting off the People Mover. And then give me 1 second to get that ready for you guys.
For real, thank you all, everybody. Like, whether you voted for me or not, thank you guys for all.
Okay. So, guys, I'll wait till Jeremy gets back.
Sorry, I'm here.
You're good. Give me 1 second. Ignore what I just sent you as a text. All right, guys, we are going to be getting into this week's People Mover. But as always, let me read you guys what your punishments are going to be. So the People Mover is a very old ride. The older it gets, we kind of have to start reusing things, but we think things are going to be a little bit more intense this week. But that's all I'm going to say. This week on the People Mover, there will be 2 carts in the safety train. There will be 4 carts in the middle train. And there will be 8 carts in the punishment train. Now, as for what the punishments are, if you are 7th in line, your punishment this week is astro orbiting. If you're 8th in line, your punishment this week is the standby line. If you're 9th this week, your punishment is a great big beautiful tomorrow. If you're 10th in line this week, your punishment is the speedway. If you're 11th in line, you're John Progress. 12th in line is Patricia Progress. 13th in line is Mr. Tom Morrow. And 14th in line is the ride stop. All right, with that being said, we'll get right into that People Mover. All right, let me turn on the screen share.
Steve is probably feeling amazing right now.
Cloud 9. This is great.
All right, Steve, you're going to be starting off our People Mover queue this week. Who would you like to pick to have the last spot in the safety train?
Bobby.
Fabi, where is your face? There you are.
Oh my God, thank you.
Fabi, please choose the first person to be on the middle train.
I'll pick Hudson.
Hudson, you were picked.
Thank you, Fabi.
Hudson, who would you like to pick?
Oh shit. I'll pick Blake.
Blake, you have been picked. Blake, please pick the next person to join you in the People Mover in the middle train.
I'll choose Jeremy.
Jeremy has been picked. Jeremy,
Thank you.
please choose the next person to join the middle train.
I will pick Michael.
All right, Michael, you took the last seat in the middle train. Michael, please choose the first person to join the punishment train.
Thanks, Jeremy. I will be choosing. I'm gonna go with Noah.
Noah, please choose the next person to join you in the punishment train.
I'm gonna choose Liz.
All right, Liz isn't here, so we will be picking based off of Liz's list. Let me take a look at it. The next person on Liz's list who has not already been chosen is Amy. Amy, please choose the next person to join the punishment train.
Let's see. I'll choose Haley.
Haley, please choose the next person to join.
That's not Haley, that's
Susie.
me.
Just kidding.
What? Okay. I just am looking at the people I have left, if that's okay, on that screen. Can I choose Megan, please?
Sure.
Thanks, Haley.
Choices are Susie, Nick, and Cody.
Let's go. Hold on, I'm on my phone, so like the things are like this big. Could you repeat the name?
Susie, Nick, and Cody.
Thank you,
Sorry.
thank you, Susie. Susie.
All right, Susie, you get the final choice. Keeping in mind, the last person will be getting the ride stop. Would you like Cody?
I don't know what that means.
Third nominee, the same thing it's been every week.
Oh. Okay. Um, well, I Nick, what do you want me to do?
I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. I have the PMP, so I'm not gonna be third nominee.
Oh, okay. Wait, so then if you Nick, if if you were me,
You guys really aren't supposed to be discussing it at this point. So Susie, we need you to pick, or we'll be going based off your list in the next 5 seconds.
okay. Wait, then I'm picking the next person. Okay, then the next person I'm gonna pick is Cody.
All right, which means Nick, you are the last person in line for the people mover. All right, this is not our final lineup though, because last week somebody did win the people mover power. So if that person would like to reveal themselves and make their decision known.
Hello. Well, I'm gonna switch out myself. With Jeremy.
All right, with that, Jeremy, you are going to be the third nominee this week. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I will take a screenshot of that and send it to the house chat, because I did tell you guys things would be a little bit more intense this week. So the punishments aren't the same as they were the first time. They're just a little bit different. Let me take a little screenshot of it, send it to the house chat for you guys.
I'm shaking.
I thought this was fun, guys. So let's talk about where everybody landed. Give me one
Talk
second.
about me first.
We're going to start with our player in 7th place. Give me one second. I'm opening up the punishment. Noah, you fell in 7th place. Your punishment this week is astro orbiting. This week, you will be boarding a star cruiser on the astro orbiter. Normally, those rockets go on many spins around the galaxy for 1 minute and 30 seconds a day. But once a day until the round is over, please send a video to the house chat of you walking in a circle for approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Elizabeth got the standby line. That line can be the worst, posting wait times anywhere from 15 minutes to right before eviction. With that being said, you might not make it to eviction and will not have enough time to get to the diary room, but we really want to make sure you get your vote in. So you'll be voting out loud this week, immediately after the final nominations are made. In ninth on the line was Amy. Amy, your punishment this week is a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We love seeing what new, innovative ideas are on the horizon. You are just another example of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Once per day until next round, please send the house a video explaining your outfit of the day and why you feel your outfit that day is better than yesterday's. But also, each day you need to add one more piece of clothing than you were wearing the day before. 10th, that belongs to Haley. Your punishment this week is the Speedway. The Tomorrowland Speedway is your chance to drive in the fast lane without getting a speeding ticket. As soon as the people mover is over, give me 1 second. So Haley, from this point on, we're going to use the list that you currently have locked in. You cannot make any changes to it. All you can do is put a line on there of who you would and would not use the veto on. In 11th place is Megan. Megan, until the jury portion of the game, I'm going to have you change your Skype picture to John Progress. In 12th place, Susie. Until the jury portion of this game, I'm going to have you change your Skype picture to Patricia Progress. 13th is Cody. Cody's punishment this week is Mr. Tom Morrow. Cody is available on Skype. He is going to need to pick 4 people right now that for the next 48 hours, starting from the time this Zoom ends, are only allowed to type, which means the other 10 house guests are not able to type. The 10 that you choose are only allowed to talk with the phone, the thumbs up, and the thumbs down. And then unfortunately, Jeremy, nothing changed about the ride stop this week. You are still the 3rd nominee. That was fun, right, guys?
Okay. Wait, I have a question, Timmy.
What's up?
I think I don't know. I heard for the one where like you can't type. You said the thumbs up and then thumbs down. Can you do the phone? I didn't hear you say
Yeah,
the
phone as well. It's same as last time. It's just
Right.
different amount of people and different and longer amount of time.
That's I didn't hear you say the phones. I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
I already put the emojis in the chat for you guys before we did this. I was being helped.
Thank you.
The time will start as soon as we get a list from Cody. I'm sending it to Cody right now. If we don't hear back but from Cody by 11 o'clock, we'll go based off of, I don't want to say based off of his list, but we'll figure something out.
I feel like for this one, we just need to get a hold of them as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So once we get a hold of them.
But does anyone have any questions about People Mover before we head into the semi-live head of household?
I have a quick question. Do you have those pictures or do we have to?
I'll send the pictures to you and Susie.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else have any other questions? Susie, I love to see it. I'm also gonna have you do it on Skype, but I love the.
I already did it, one step ahead of you.
Yes, ma'am. We love to see it, Susie. Haley.
You mean Patricia?
Oh, sorry, Patricia.
I have a question. What was the last part of mine about the line with the veto and not? I'm confused.
As soon as we have final nominations, you're gonna be voting.
No, that's the wrong person.
So wait, what is yours? What did you?
No, that's the line.
Haley, we're going based off of your voting list. Whatever was the last voting list you sent in is what we're going to go based off of for this week. All you get to do is place a line of who you would use the veto on.
Okay.
All right. Well, we will be getting you guys that HOH real soon. Other than that, I will leave this Zoom up if you guys want to talk.
Do you have Cody's choices? I will say those out loud right now. The people that Cody has chosen to be able to type for the next 48 hours is Steve, Jeremy, Nick, and Fabi. If you are not one of those 4 people, you are restricted to calling and using those emojis for the next 48 hours from when this Zoom ends, or roughly. Or is it now, starting now, Timmy?
We're gonna say 11 o'clock. So you guys will have till 11 o'clock to type. Starting at 11 o'clock tonight. 11 o'clock is also when the HOH is gonna start, just like a PSA, just to send it out to you guys. 11 o'clock tonight until 11 o'clock on Sunday. There is to be no typing unless it is a phone, thumbs up or thumbs down, unless your name is Steve, Nick, Jeremy, or Fabi.
Question.
Yes.
But the HOH is only 24 hours, right? Or is it also?
HOH is only 24 hours, but the punishment is 48.
So the HOH, are we gonna find out, is that next, like the next announcement, or?
We'll probably post the instructions at 10:50 and it'll get started at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Is it I guess you can't say.
What was your question?
Is it like is it speed based or like?
You'll find out. It'll
Just-
be explained. You'll be able to ask once we post the rules, you can ask any questions you want then. And that will happen in about 10 minutes.
Right. I'm gonna leave this Zoom for you guys, but I will stop the recording.